Hey guys, what's going on? It's Silverback here, and today it's kind of channel update, but it's not really as important as some people would think. This time rather, I just had some coffee, so I might be a little hyper. So this time, my update is actually that I'm changing my editing program. Now, what am I changing it from and to? Well, I'm changing from VideoPad Video Editor to Sony Vegas. Now, it's only the trial, but I'm sure I could work that out with some things. Wink, wink. But anyway, now, why am I switching? Well, I've been using VideoPad for about a year, so technically I've quote-unquote mastered it. I'm pretty sure I'm not as good as some other people are, but for the most part, I've got this program down. I'm editing without even, thinking. I'm basically using just about everything it has, and I'm even wanting more out of it. I mean, I'm putting a lot more effort into editing videos than I need to be, because Sony Vegas, let's just import a Binding of Isaac clip into both of these, for example. So I'll input that and see how this just automatically starts rendering. I mean, I'm sure you guys know about Sony Vegas by now, but that just starts rendering. And then, that was the entire video. My bad. Remove that. But, that's edited videos. Right there. But this actually has to take time. I mean, it doesn't take that long, but you can do edits in Sony Vegas while you're waiting for this to come in. But you have to wait for every single file to be added before you can start that, which can really take a long time. There's a video I'm actually uploading in a few days that is like 2 gigabytes long, and almost 2 gigabytes long, and almost 2 gigabytes in size, rather. It's only like a half an hour long, but it took like a good 5 or so minutes to load all the clips, where in Sony Vegas I would be able to do whatever I had down here and just wait for these guys to load up here, which I think is a freaking awesome feature. But so I could drag this in, and in order to do the fade, it's actually kind of complicated. I have to insert a black into here. I put that to 0.1. I had my transitions. I put my fade in as 0.9, so it's a 1 second long black screen, and then it does a fade in. And then if I wanted to fade in the audio, I could do it just like that. And there we go. You can see I got the process down pretty well. But look at all that background. It's pretty ugly, isn't it? I mean, we got Audacity running. I've got my Windows desktop recording going, or what's it called? Monitor Aero desktop going, which is showing the frames per second. This is just ugly in it, and it's more on the file size to show. So in order to take that out, I have to go in and crop, and then I have to go into here, and I can choose which proportion I want to keep. But I mean, I'll go into here, and let me just kind of roughly do this. But I have to drag all these, just like Sony Vegas. But there's one thing that really, really just settles the deal between the two. So I'll do that, and then look at the bottom. This is what commonly happens. I miss about 1 or 2 pixels at the bottom, and it comes out like this. Oh, crap. Oh, no, I did hit the right thing. So look, you got that ugly strand of white at the bottom. So you know what I have to do? I have to go right back in there. I have to adjust that. And this is about as far in as you can zoom. You can't zoom in any farther than that. And I still didn't do it. This is very common. I'm not trying to mess up here. And then let's preview it once more. Okay, it's gone. But now, the worst thing is, let me add in another piece of media. Okay, I am zoomed out apparently. If I add this in, I gotta go and crop that too, individually. Like, I can't choose I can't choose any settings at all. That's it. You have to individually crop it. So if I like cropped it like that, if I just wanted to do a simple crop like that, I mean, it's terrible. And that's basically the time I would take doing Sony Vegas. Because if I load this in right here, and then where is it? Okay, it's right there. And then I just drop down Binding of Isaac setting right there. Bam, it's done. It is done. Perfect cropping. It's ready to go. That one clip is ready to go. There it is. It's that easy. I mean, this really saves a lot of time while editing. You don't know how much I hate going in and cropping every individual clip, but this is going to make it so that doing non-full screen games, editing them, I will want to do it so much more than I will want to do it in Video Editor or VideoPad. But if you want to start off editing, I totally recommend this software for you. It's so easy to learn. Like, I literally taught myself this entire program, and I am like a master at it, literally. But that's just like that's basically like the one thing that really gets me about it. The second thing is how this doesn't have many effects at all. Like, to this point is where all of the effects are. Most of them are very nicely configurable, but for the most part, there's really not a lot of plugins. And not to mention that the ones you could download online absolutely suck. Half of them don't even seem to work, and most of them aren't even configurable. It's a waste of my time trying to get these plugins. I think the only ones that worked is Smart Brightness and Smart Sharpen. These are the ones I used in nighttime on Hack/Mine. It worked pretty nicely. It made the file size a lot bigger, and it took a lot more time to convert into a final file, but still, and most of them, like I said, don't even really work or are useless. I mean, they're pretty easy to install. You just gotta like load them in with this, but that's it. It's like about 20 things, and then transitions. The transitions are pretty nice, I say, but all I use is this like first row here most of the time. And then I did some wipes for the last one. But that's about it. All you get for that's about it for things like that. But if I wanted to zoom in, I have to go in, split a clip. I have to move it along about 0.5 seconds, and then split it again. See, it's already kind of bad. Let's actually get rid of this because it's just gonna take some time to load. So I'm probably going in a little too much, but I'm just showing you guys exactly what's been going on here. So I'll just do this really quick. Zoom in like that, and then once it renders, it goes like that. And then for the next section of the clip, I have to crop it, and then I have to zoom it right back out. So that's 3 edits I need to make, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have to crop it all again if I want to do the same exact thing. Sony Vegas, I'm sure I can make a preset for it, which I will be doing. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Besides the fact that Sony Vegas has tons more outputs, tons more outputs. But if you're interested in using this program, the only thing I can think of really giving you guys are my video output settings. Preset custom, file format .avi, resolution is HD 720p, frame rate is 60, and come on, encoder, H.264. I go about 23.0. You can go a little bit lower. MP3 native, and then there. So those are my settings in case you're wondering. But if you want to start editing your videos and you don't know what to do, or you're using Windows Movie Maker, which I highly suggest you stop using as soon as possible because that is a shitty program. That's what I first used to edit my videos, and it was a bad program. Very bad experiences. A lot of raging because it doesn't even work and it freezes when you didn't even save your work, since it was a small project. Like, literally put in 2 clips and save it. It doesn't even work when you're exporting it half the time. But if you're using anything and you're not liking it, or it's not good enough, then try VideoPad. I mean, it's a great program. They'll give you a trial at first, and when you go to uninstall it, just downgrade to the free version, and this is what you get. I've been using the free version for about a year now, and it has worked great until this point where I'm really starting to demand more power in my editing program, and Sony Vegas is delivering. The only reason I didn't switch to it earlier was because it was too much for me to learn, but I finally looked up some tutorials. Like, I hate looking up tutorials, it's just not me, but I finally did that, and there we go. So I'm gonna start using that from now on. I probably won't be as great as editing in a little bit, but I'll still try my best to deliver the same editing ability. But you'll see me gradually getting better, hopefully. So anyway, if you guys have enjoyed, oh no, this is a channel update, my bad. But go ahead, comment, rate, subscribe anyway, if you haven't already. Go ahead. It doesn't really matter. I still got my outro going. So, that's about it. I'll have a link to Sony Vegas and VideoPad video editor in the description, but you can search them up on Google anyway if I forget, which I most likely will because I'm terrible at remembering things. That's why my annotations for the previous video are never up afterward. Like after the video's up, because I always forget. It's a habit to get myself into. But anyway, this video is dragged down way too long anyway. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.